If somebody would be thinking about starting a haunt, what advice could you or would you give them?
Think very long and hard and actually talk to a shit ton of people before you make that mis under mistake. No, make that financial.
Burden?
Yes. Um, that expenditure, massive expenditure. I mean, when you go in thinking you're going to spend this much, multiply it by 100, and then figure out because things pop up every time. Get a game plan. Talk to people. Understand fire systems. Understand building permits. Understand and learn about the advertising. Learning about every single thing that'll pop up and bite you, because when you're thinking, oh, I went initially at the first location that we got, I went in and I talked to the zoning committee and they were like, oh yes, you shouldn't have a problem, everything will be fine. I said okay, signed on the dotted line, was leasing a place for 3 years. Turned out it was not occupancy was not a thing that they were allowing me, because the firewall between suite A and suite B was not done correctly. The fire system that was in there was not adequate enough. And that just became, I had to have a fire watch for the entire time we were at the other location. There's a lot of research that needs to be done before anybody, especially if it's an indoor haunt. Outdoor haunts, that may be your way to, that may be the way to go if you want an outdoor trail with, specific small buildings that people can go through. But then again, some places, the building only needs to be, 999 square feet. Some of it's 300 square feet. It depends on where you're trying to put your place at. Each county is different. Franklin County, tough place to have a haunt, because literally my fire system, I was at one place and I had to move it over here and had to add more bells and whistles here, just because of how things change. So my best recommendation, do your research and research for a long period of time, and don't be unrealistic in thinking, oh, I have $100,000 and I'm going to open a big ass haunt and it's going to, that's not going to.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
So if you knew then what you know now, of course, that begs the question, if you knew then what you know now, would you still have done it? Would you still have gone through with it?
Probably not to this degree. I would have changed things up and done things differently. I would not be in the county that I'm in, even though we have a high, we got more per capita as far as people. It's a good town to be in as far as number of people here. There's colleges here. Ohio State is here. There's a lot of places around, but very difficult.
Right.
Been easier in a county over.